It's nature walk time again, and this time we're taking a look at the Paardenslenkte in Hezingen, which is near Vasse, and it's very close to NAM TUB7. And this is a heather field close to the German border. And this is a rather interesting area, not only because it's really nice and natural and it has a lot of heather, but also because there's quite a nice hidden surprise here. There's also a fire watchtower near the car park, but this place has a rather interesting installation. This place is so mysterious, not only because it's close to the border or effectively on the border, but also because there's something fishy going on around here, something that has to do with natural gas and wastewater injection. Yeah, this is a kind of notorious installation that we're going to find here, and it's a system or thing from the NAM, the Nederlandse Aardolie Maatschappij, and they are injecting wastewater from Schonebeek into the soil in this area. So let's find out. So here we are in Vasse, near the Hooidijk and the Brandtorenweg. There's a fire watchtower, and we're going to walk around in this area. It's a Sunday, so there's a lot of people about, unfortunately, but let's see if we can walk around this nice little area. There's a field with heather there, and it's called the Paardenslenkte, and it's actually a pretty nice looking area. Unfortunately, you can't climb that fire watchtower because there's a fence around it and it's sealed off. I actually really would like to climb it, but unfortunately that's not possible. But yeah, let's check out this really nice heather area. As you can see, the heather has a lot of low bushes. The heather itself is pretty low, and then there's just some random trees. It's actually a pretty open area, as you can see. I'm not really good at tree names, but there are some birchwood trees there, and some sort of pine trees. I'm not really sure, but there's actually a wide variety of different trees. Oh, it seems we can only go one way, and that's straight up ahead. Hey, this is rather interesting. Some wood. Hey, it looks like the area is going uphill a little bit over there. Interesting. This area is a little bit hilly, although it's not really quite noticeable just yet. It's actually been many years ago since I've last been here. That was in 1999 or early 2000 at a school trip. It was a school hiking trip, and we had to walk for many kilometers, and it was pretty tiring. So it's kind of nostalgic for me, in a sense. I was only 16 years old at the time. So it was just before the exams. The scenery is changing a little bit, because there's some more birch trees by the looks of it. And maybe there's even a border marker stone, because this area is actually crossing the border at some point. So within just a few hundred meters we are in Germany. We have reached an interesting area. Check this out. Here are two little fences. I'm wondering if this fence is the border. I don't think it is, because the signs are still signs from the Netherlands. But still, I find this rather interesting that there's two little fences here, and check out this. Here's some stone. Looks like some ancient pavement. I've absolutely no idea what that could be. But we're still in the Netherlands by the looks of it. And here's the other fence. Oh. Yeah, I still think we should go straight ahead, because that way is going back to the car. I do remember that there must be some kind of border stone in this area, but I don't know exactly how far we have to walk for that. I mean, it's been, well, more than 16, 17 years ago about. Yeah, about 17 years ago. So I hope my memory serves me well, because I can't exactly remember, but I thought there was a border stone. Well, still no border stone yet, but this area looks a bit odd, because there are two signs and some buildings. I wonder what those buildings are. Maybe they're interesting enough to check them out. It does look like some kind of technical installation. Maybe it's a thing from the NAM. You know, some kind of natural gas station or something. I don't know. Hey, and there actually is a stone there in the distance. Maybe this is, hey, this is the border. We're in Germany now. We have passed the border. This is Germany. So I think that could be the border stone. But that's not that interesting. Let's check out the building there up ahead, because that's a much more interesting thing. I have absolutely no idea what it is, but it looks interesting. What could this be? Maybe a sign would tell. I think we're here. This must be our location. And this is the border. We walked this way and now we are here. But I'm thinking, yeah, this must be Germany and this must be Netherlands. Still strange. I wonder what this building is. Let's check it out. I also don't really know if it's German or if it's in the Netherlands. But let's have a peek around. I do see some Dutch things on there, like a container from Van Gansenwinkel. So I don't know, what could this be? I'm thinking it's a natural gas pump station or something. Well, the markings are in Dutch, so we are in the Netherlands. Interesting that this building is completely green. It's kind of camouflaged in a way. I see some big pipes. Injectiewater. Maybe they're injecting something. Let's do a photo. Yeah, they're injecting something with water. This facility looks interesting, and I think I have a clue of what it could be. There's even a little marking on that pipe, and it says elektrisch verwarmd. So it's electrically heated. Yeah, oh yeah, there's actually a logo from the NAM on that pipe. So this is clearly something to do with natural gas. This must be one of those natural gas distributing stations. Well, I can't really get a good photo of those valves because the big pipe work is in front of it, but yeah, it looks kind of interesting, doesn't it? This really looks like an interesting facility. Just look at those pipes and those valves. Yeah, this is something to do with natural gas. I must say that the metal work doesn't look too good anymore on those pipes. It looks like it's kind of corroding. And there's some hand wheel for the valves. Let's have a look at this. NAM, injectiewater, geclassificeerd als niet gevaarlijk. So the sign says that it's not dangerous and that it's some kind of injection water. I don't know. It sounds fishy. It sounds kind of fishy to me. And here's some kind of basin with water in it. No clue what it is. Hey, and here is some kind of metal hatch. Just look at this padlock. So this can be opened. This is still a little bit of a mysterious facility, isn't it? And right over there is some kind of weird sign, but I don't know what it means. Oh, this must be something to do with electricity. Boortorenweg TTB 581-383. Levensgevaarlijk hoge spanning, verboden met water te blussen. Oh, so this must be something with high voltage with electricity, because it says you can't extinguish it with water. The paint is flaking off. Oh, this site is apparently not in use. Oh dear, it's camera secured. Mijnbouwwerk water injectielocatie TUB7. There's even a little bit of explanation here. Let's make a photo of that. Well, this text here on the sign, I'm going to read it at home and translate it. But it explains something about the natural gas in the soil, and it mentions Schonebeek and sandstone layers at 800 meter depth. There's something about an oil refinery in Lingen in Germany. Interesting, but I'm going to translate that at home. So I did not expect that. I did not expect to find such an interesting facility here, and it says verboden toegang, so it means you cannot enter it. It is a no trespassing sign. But what is this? Heide. Oh, this is a sign that explains something about heather. Yeah, not that interesting really. Oh, wait a minute. Now I remember what that sign is for. It's some kind of carpool place. But that says uitgezonderd NAM personeel. So that's a parking. That sign prohibits you from parking here, except NAM personnel. They are exempt from that. They may actually park their car here and carpool at this place, but anyone else is not allowed to park here. Well, I guess we have to be heading home. I hope this pathway leads back to the car park. I'm not going to that border stone because I've already done that in other videos. And you kind of know what it looks like. It's just a border marker really, because we are in an area between the Netherlands and Germany. And this little bit here is the Netherlands, and just a few moments ago we were in Germany before we checked out that building. And now you basically see the other side of the heather field. When we started basically on the opposite side. And here's a lot of trees that they've chopped down for some reason. They look like birch trees for the most part. Okay, we reached the end of the road, and here is the name of the road where the NAM station is located. This is the Boortorenweg, or a drill station road, translated to English. And now we are back on the Hooidijk, and we have to go that way to get back to the car park. Okay, here we go. This is a explanation. I do it in Dutch first. I just read what the sign says. Deze mijnbouwlocatie was voorheen onderdeel van de gaswinning die vanaf de jaren 50 tot eind 2009 in Twente plaatsvond. Het gas in deze velden heeft miljoenen jaren lang opgesloten gezeten in poreus gesteente met ondoorlaatbare lagen erboven. Bij de winning van olie en gas komt veel ook zoutwater mee uit de diepe ondergrond. In Schonebeek wordt olie gewonnen uit een zandsteenlaag op circa 800 meter diepte. Deze zandsteenlaag komt hier vlak over de grens boven de grond en staat bekend als het bouwmateriaal Bentheimer zandsteen. Na behandeling in Schonebeek gaat de olie via een ondergrondse olietransportleiding naar een olieraffinaderij in Lingen in Duitsland. Het zoute injectiewater wordt sinds 2011 door een ondergrondse watertransportleiding vanuit Schonebeek terug in de beschikbare lege gasvelden van Twente geïnjecteerd. Deze voormalige gasvelden in de Twentse diepe ondergrond bevinden zich op dieptes tussen circa 1200 meter en circa 1800 meter. Het water is volgens de Europese EU GHS/CLP verordening EG nummer 1272/2008 geclassificeerd als niet gevaarlijk. Basically what the sign says is that it is a former mining location that was part of the natural gas extraction from the late 50s until 2009. The gas field is now pretty much empty, and it was in a porous sandstone layer of Bentheimer sandstone. And in Schonebeek and Drenthe, they are extracting oil out of the sandstone layer at about 800 meter depth, and the sandstone layer is pretty close to the surface. And after the oil is treated in Schonebeek, the oil is pumped to Lingen in Germany to a refinery, and the salt injection water that is being fed from Schonebeek into the empty gas field that's right here on this location. And the former gas field is at a depth of 1200 to 1800 meters. And they claim that the water is clean and not dangerous according to some EU regulation, which is a little bit controversial because the natural gas extraction has caused a lot of earthquakes in Groningen, but also in this area people are afraid that it might cause damage to their houses. And the wastewater injection is somewhat controversial, especially in Rossum, where they're actually doing this. So yeah, that's basically what it is. That's what the sign says, and that's a little bit of the background behind this. So that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.